Welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Cornerstone Boxing Academy, and you are with me for Cori Gibbs versus Jimmy First. Cori Gibbs, 17 fights, 17 wins, 3 knockouts. Jimmy First, 13 fights, 13 wins, 4 knockouts. What a career Jimmy's come in. He's coming at a week's notice, and he's 41 years old. Just a testament to what you can do when the fitness is there and how game you are for this. And they say he's pretty much the oldest prospect, possibly in the UK, possibly in the world. Let's see how he gets on. As I say, to take this fight at a week's notice just shows the balls of this guy, to be honest. As I say, Cori Gibbs in the purple shorts with a bit of gold trim. First, wearing black trim with the camo shorts. Round 1 of 8 rounds. And Gibbs just sticking behind a jab early on here. First, I said, could there be the big upset tonight? If you're watching this for the first time, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And welcome to JG's Fight Talk. Just looking forward to seeing how this one goes. Very interesting one, to be honest. Gibbs just southpaw position, just throwing out the jab at the moment. First, just having a high guard, protecting himself. Throws a jab to the body. Gibbs, though, very sharp jabs at the moment. Jimmy coming out with a combination of his own. Got good movement here by Gibbs at the moment. First was throwing some big right hands, but they were missing. Gibbs throws a big right hand of his own. But, back into the clinch at the moment. Some shots to the body in the clinch. Gibbs comes out with a straight left hand, though. Good jab by Jimmy to the torso. Just sort of jab for jab at the moment with the two guys. Gibbs is getting through way too easily with that jab at the moment. Good right hand by First. Good shots by First there. Shot to the body and then come up with a hook to the head. First coming out, showing his aggression. Really pushing the fight here early on. Both guys not really taking much from either fighter, just literally putting it all on the line. So there we go. Good start there, people. But for me, first round goes to Gibbs. Took the first round there, to be honest. Looks really good. Throwing the jab out. Just to let you know, live on Boxer on Sky Sports. So that's where we're at the moment. Cori Gibbs versus Jimmy First we're on now. Then it's Caroline Dubois versus Sofia Rodriguez. Dan Aziz versus Rocky Fielding. Followed by the main event, Chris Billam-Smith versus Ahmed Shojai. So, good evening to boxing. Steve Robinson just caused a bit of an upset there, beating Nick Campbell in round 4. Interesting one that was. Nick Campbell was in a bit of trouble, then started to fight back a bit, and then the rest came in and stopped it. So, just the way it goes sometimes. We're in round 2 here of Gibbs versus First, though. So, First just sticking behind the jab. Throwing the jab out early on in round 2. But as I say, he's taken this fight at a week's notice. Incredible, really. 42 in March, Jimmy First. Hopefully coming on the channel soon as well. Refs just warning First, try to keep punches from going around the back of the head. But Gibbs staying very composed at the moment, throws a right hand but misses. But sticking behind that jab at the moment in that southpaw stance. God, lands a good left hand there. Gum shield for the second time there, coming out of Gibbs. Sort of dislodged, came out the front of his mouth, and then now it's fallen into the ring. Yeah. Need to get a gum shield that fits there, mate. First seems to be getting a bit frustrated. Gibbs is really getting through with that jab. Some good shots here landed by Gibbs in this round. Or Gibbs, sorry. God, good left hand there by First. Gibbs didn't seem rocked at all by it though. But great hook by First there. Good body shot by First as well. Really starting to come into it in this second round. Gibbs just seems to have taken his foot off a little bit. Good body shot and then left hook by First again. That seems to be a combination that seems to be working for him. But a good body shot there by Gibbs as well. Good standing trade-off here between both fighters. 40 seconds to go, round two here at the moment. As you say, Cori Gibbs versus Jamie First. Cori Gibbs, 17 fights, 17 wins, 3 knockouts. Jimmy First, 13 fights, 13 wins, 4 knockouts. Good contest here at the moment. But as I say, Gibbs kind of edging it in this second round as well, but been a much better round for First, who's now gone southpaw himself. Gone back to orthodox now. Keeps switching. Oh, good left hand there. As Gibbs has now gone orthodox himself as well. Respect as both fighters walk away. I have to say, second round goes to Gibbs for me. Just having a bit more success there at the moment. Gibbs just being more first to the punch, landing the left hand really well. But yeah, definitely a better round though for First. But Gibbs, for me, just edging it, just landing those cleaner shots. Just in between rounds at the moment. Showing a bit of Elf on Sky Cinema coming up. Can't beat a bit of Elf. So, yeah, just talking, corners, just talking to Gibbs. Good right hand there. Showed good combination. But First just shakes his head and says it doesn't hurt. But he's got to be first to the punch. First has. He's just not been quick enough against Gibbs. If he's going to win this, I reckon he's going to have to look for a stoppage, to be honest. They say he's got the power, so we shall see. Gibbs. Gone back to southpaw, flicking out that jab again. Good left hands. Good shots there by First. Throwing some real good power shots. A big right hand as well there. I think Gibbs knows he's in a bit of a scrap here now. First is starting to land some good shots. Good 1-2 by Gibbs. And now he's coming back again with some more big shots. So that's the cat in the background. But we're still going live here with the boxing. First lands some good double jab there. Good shot to the body as well. But Gibbs replies. They're in the clinch. But Gibbs is still working the body while being in the clinch. Good shots as well by Jimmy First. Good right hand over the top there by Gibbs. First takes it well. Rest just saying to Gibbs, look, just listen, please. Listen to what I'm telling you. Good jab there by Thurston. Misses a big shot by Gibbs. So good contest here at the moment, but Gibbs is just landing those cleaner shots. But first, definitely looking even better in this round, to be honest. Is it a round you could give him, though? He's got to give a little bit more. 1 minute, just coming up to 1 minute left of round 3. Gibbs lands a big right hand. Doesn't seem to bother Jimmy at all, though. He just continually comes forward. Good left hook, but then a good right hook by Gibbs. The two of them are really standing toe-to-toe in this one. But both guys just standing toe-to-toe at the moment. Hope all of you are doing all right this evening. As I say, yeah. Gum shield comes out for Gibbs again. Bleeding egg. Keep it in your mouth, boy. Here we go. Change the old Twitter handle there. So that's the third time, really, that gum shield popped out. Good jab in there by First. Still causing a few issues there. But there we go. Gibbs is just nicking these rounds. Just cleaner shots. But I'm loving First. I think he's got a great story and the stuff he's doing. But he just seems to be 3 rounds down at the moment. He's got a tough job in his hands, really. Real tough job in his hands. Caroline Dubois just getting warmed up out the back. Not up out the back here, out the back there. But yeah, just seems to she's a class act. But yeah, so if you're watching us for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Check out the rest of the content when you get the chance, when we're not doing live watch alongs. Yeah, just waiting to see. Here we go, straight in. Round 4. Jimmy First. Shot out of that one. And sticking behind the jab again. Good right hand by Jimmy. Really coming out in this 4th round. Probably knows he's behind on the cards and he's got to come out with something a bit more special. But Gibbs just seems to have his number at the moment. Seems to be how it is. Both guys sort of tit for tat, really, you know, giving each other a bit of this and that. Oh, come on, a gum shield again. Got to sort this out. 4th time that gum shield. First round sort of dislodged out of his mouth during a clinch. It's come out of his mouth 3 times. Just got to have a word with the corner. Sort it out, lads. But a good scrap here. Seems to have him on the ropes again. But they're really digging in deep. Good uppercut there by Jimmy First as well. Gibbs really still throwing those shots while they're stood sort of toe-to-toe with each other. Great fight. The rest just trying to keep this going. Oh, come on. It's getting a bit ridiculous now. His gum shield's come out again. They've taken a point off Gibbs because the gum shield's come out again. Goodness sake. Sort it out. What is going on with a gum shield? Seems to get hit and it just falls out of his mouth. Can we just sort out a gum shield here? It's getting really annoying now. And as I say, he's had a point taken. So as it stands, this round is working for first, really. Yeah, Gibbs. I don't know what's going on. Gibbs is really showing some flashes here now, though, throwing some big shots with that left hand. But first is, that gum shield has come out again. Seriously. The gum shield's on the floor, ref. Getting fed up with this. Thank you very much for tuning in as always, bro. But, yeah. Maybe if first knocks one of his teeth out, he'll learn. There's some big shots going in here. First just landed one and then Gibbs come in with a big shot of his own. But I have to say, I'm giving that round to first. He worked hard in that round. Gibbs had a point deducted as well. Ref's gone over. Picked the bloody gum shield up again. But, yeah, round for first. Deserve that one. Not going to lie. Getting a bit fed up. The most action has been the bloody gum shield flying out of his mouth onto the mat. It's been ridiculous. 2 times in that round. Give a shout out to Jackson, please. Hey, just a big shout out to my nephew and niece, Jackson and Kyla. Hope you're all right. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, big shout out from the family here. So yeah, we're just in between. Yeah, just coming into the 5th round, really. First is already bouncing out of his corner. He's ready to go. And he's shot straight out with a jab straight to Gibbs' face. Fantastic here. First seems really up for it in the second half of this fight. Gibbs knows he can't afford for that gum shield to keep slipping out of his mouth. But I think it's happening every single round of the fight, to be honest. But he's got to be careful because if that ref just has enough, he will stop it. He'll just get fed up with it. He'll just keep taking points and then he'll just say, right, I've had enough now. Brilliant shots here by First. Great combination. Gibbs sticking in there, though. Throws one of his own. But First is really getting stuck in now. He's showing his mettle here. That gum shield has fallen out again. Goodness sake. Referee, have a look. In the clinch at the moment, the lads are. First is on the ropes, but Gibbs is just tying him up, doing all he can. And the ref's taking another point. You idiot. The ref has warned you time and time again. Glue the bloody fling in his mouth. Absolutely ridiculous. I think if this keeps happening, the ref's just going to have enough. He's getting so fed up with this. First just wants to get on with a fight. And he's getting fed up with Gibbs. So Gibbs has had another point deducted for the 2nd round in a row due to his gum shield. Sort it out, people. First, he just wants to get on with it, and he's getting fed up with it. Gibbs had a bit of a jibe at him, and I'm thinking, well, it's not First's fault. He wants to get on with the fight. And I tell you, he's landing some bloody brilliant shots, and that gum shield's come out again. Goodness sake. Big shot to the body. First is working the body in, working the shots. But there's some great shots going in by both fighters. They're really sticking at it here. Other than the bloody gum shield, it's been a good clash by both guys. First, he's landing some major shots, and Gibbs is now hanging on. I think he's taking some major uppercuts. Gibbs is going to the body, working the body well. Oh, he lands another uppercut. First is really throwing some great shots here, I'm not going to lie. And I think he's just got fed up with this, to be honest. Good shot there by First again. I don't know why the rest kept this going, because that bloody gum shield's out. But these two are really going at it. He's probably just thinking, well, if his teeth come out, they come out. We've told him loads of times. But First, brilliant work in this round. 20 seconds to go. He's landed some pucker uppercuts. And now he's landing some big shots of his own. Gibbs comes back with some big left hands of his own, though. And I have to say, what a round by First. 41 years of age, and this guy is an absolute warrior. Brilliant. First takes round 5. Is the resurgence back on? Gibbs took the first 3 rounds. First has taken the next 2. And I have to say, brilliant performance by First in that 5th round. Absolutely brilliant. Great to see. We can have a check on Twitter to see what's happening at that end. Going to be honest, they're probably just chatting about the gum shield, as that seems to be the only thing that people are really bloody going on about. Gibbs First. Let's see what is happening. Another point for Gibbs. Never seen anything like this from the counter punch. Right with you, lads. Everything boxing. What is the problem with his gum shield? This is becoming slightly repetitive now. He can beat him comfortably, but can't hurt him. Yeah, it's good stuff from Gibbs through 2, but there's a lack of power at the moment. This will soon become dull, but you can't push on. It'll gas at some point. Gum shield gate, the counter punch. This is going to be the weirdest DQ in boxing history from Kenny Higgs. And I'll tell you, that gum shield's come out again. And the ref has taken another point in round 6. This fight is for First to take. If he wants it, he can really take this. And it's getting frustrating now. But Jimmy, I have to say, the professionalism of Jimmy is just shown. He's just shown a quality he has. He hasn't let it bother him. He's gone, look, ref, I'm getting a bit fed up with this. But at the same time, he showed how tough he is. Hats off to him. Gibbs with a good double jab there, though. First needs to back up the gum shield falling out, though. He's got to keep up the work. But surely there's a disqualification coming if this keeps happening, because it's getting silly now. I'm not going to lie. That gum shield's shocking. Sure, there's another one he's got kicking about somewhere that just stick in his mouth. But Jimmy sticking behind the jab again, but Gibbs has come out strong after that gum shield fell out again. He's got to try and hold it in his mouth. Jimmy landing the jab really well. Good double jab there. Good left hand there. Good right hand there by Jimmy as well. Good jabs. Good movement, though, from Gibbs. He evades 2 of them. But Jimmy just sticking behind the jab. Good body shot by First as well. That bloody gum shield's come out again. Seriously. Good shots here by First. Good jab, though. Good jab by both guys. First lands one right on the chin in the clinch. First gets real success in these clinches. Body shots and uppercuts. Landing some good uppercuts, but Gibbs is landing some really good body shots in this round as well. 20 seconds to go again. Can First finish this round strong? Well, the gum shield's on the floor yet again. Oh. First takes that round. This could be really bizarre. Really bizarre. Let's go for an update on Twitter. See what's happening on there. A third point deducted now for the gum shield coming out. How long before the ref calls it? The counter punch, definitely. Third point taken from Cori Gibbs. Surely be a disqualification now from Everything Boxing. By the way, shout out to both of those. Great on Twitter. LK will never understand why professional boxers buy/use cheap boil and bite gum shields. From LK. Right with you there, mate. You're going to have a like on that one. But it just gets to a point you think, Ryan Malloy, is this one of them £3 gum shields from Sports Direct? There are other ones available, but yeah, right with you there, mate. This is just bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Gibbs has come out really well in this round in the 7th. Just threw some good shots there, good combination. But First, just sticking behind, trying to land those big shots. Lands an uppercut, but just short. But the two of them are really standing there. Good tussle up to this point. First just puts his head down and pushes Gibbs into the ropes. But Gibbs definitely flash better in this round. Really sort of flashing the punches. Looking a lot more settled again. Personally, if First just lands some big punches on the jaw, surely that gum shield's coming out again. And I can't see how it's not going to be a disqualification this time, to be perfectly honest. It's been absolutely mad. It's just been mad, really. First coming forward, misses all of his shots. Gibbs lands 2 or 3 big shots and then moves off. First is just sort of prowling and keeping on top of him, really. Good shot by First. Good shots there. Gibbs is pushing forward, but good shot by First. Hell of a jab. 1 minute left to go, and that gum shield has stayed in his mouth. Probably the best round so far. Some good shots coming here by Gibbs, though, to be fair. First is just sort of hanging on at the moment. Ref pulls him apart, get back into the fight. Gibbs lands a good shot. First has got his head down, but he couldn't really pick it up. Gibbs was hanging on. Jab to the body by First, another jab to the body. Just trying to get in on this one. A bit of a clash of heads there coming together. 30 seconds to go, round 7. Bit of a messy around this one. Guys probably a bit more knackered now, to be honest. But First is definitely showing his mettle. Just coming up, 10 seconds left. Can he end the round well? Good right hand there by Gibbs. Both guys working in the clinch here at the moment. Uppercut by Gibbs. I think First knows. To be fair, he came out. He did a lot better in that round. Gumshield stays in. Gibbs wins the round. We're going into the last round, round 8. Let's check on the old Twitter. See what people are saying on there. If you're joining us for the first time on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Give the video a like. And check out the rest of the content when you get the chance. Gibbs has won every round. So even with the 3 points off, he's won. Just needs to get through the last round without it coming out again. That's the biggie, mate. Liam Gill, surely, if Gumshield out again in the next round, the ref has to disqualify him. This is laughable. How did you not have the one that fits? Yeah, thank you very much. Craig Boot, this is madness. What the hell is going on? Ridiculous that a pro boxer can't keep his Gumshield in. Charlotte, you seeing the shambles on now? Says Charlotte on Twitter. Yeah, just it's a strange one, isn't it? Strange one. Can he keep it in his mouth for the final round? Or it could be over in the weirdest circumstances. They probably haven't bothered putting it in his mouth to stop it coming out. Oh, they're going toe-to-toe here for this last round. Round 8 of 8. The first is landing some great shots. If I knew that Gumshield had the capability of coming out, I'd be making sure that bloody Gumshield came out. Big shots here by Gibbs. Did shake first there, but first keeps standing. Throws another big uppercut there. Does really well himself. First is saying, look, he's told them both to listen here. Gibbs just keeps shoving his hand up across First's face. First is just sticking in there at the moment. Fantastic that he's taken this fight at a week's notice. And he's given a big prospect like Gibbs a chance here. He's giving him a run for his money. 1 minute left. Gibbs has made it really awkward here, but first is stopping. Gibbs is trying to block everything that First is doing at the moment. The two of them are just throwing big shots at each other. Big right hook there by Gibbs, but First is hanging in there. Throws a big left of his own. Fantastic shot there. Can they keep this on? 30 seconds to go of round 8. First just pushing on to try and keep this fight going. He knows he's got to give everything he can in these last moments. Big shot there. Gibbs is holding the head of First. First wants to come out and really go for it here. He's throwing these shots. They're both going for it. What a finish. What a finish, these both guys. Massive respect. Both guys at the end of that. Wow. Incredible. Personally, the last round goes to Gibbs. But what we'll do is we'll go to the scorecards and see what's happening. What I'll do is mute this one, go to the channel and give a quick listen, and then we'll check out what the scores were. But yeah, very strange fight in the fact that the Gumshield came out 3, 4, a lot of times. It came out more than that. He got 3 points deducted in 4, 5, and 6. But mad, really, to be honest. Absolutely mad. I'll tell you, though, massive respect to First. 41 years of age, 42 in March, takes this fight on a week's notice on Sky Sports. Shows absolute mettle, to be honest, and majorly proud of him. Majorly proud. Good that both fighters have come through it safely. That's all that matters at the end of the day. But we're going to go to the scorecard and just see what's happening. So I'm just going to hit the mute button as we get the scores. Wow. Here we go, people. 76-73 and still undefeated. The win goes to Jimmy First, 41 years of age. The bloke is still on a winning streak. He's got 14 fights, 14 wins, 4 knockouts. Incredible. Jimmy First nicks the fight. At the end of the day, Cori Gibbs was warned loads of times about his gum shield, plenty of times, and not going to lie, he was probably one away from being disqualified. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So Jimmy First wins at the end of 8 rounds, 76-73 on the scorecards. Congratulations, Jimmy First. Cori Gibbs has gone straight out of the ring. He's disgusted. But he was warned time and time again about that gum shield. You buy shit, this is what happens. But yeah, as I say, thank you very much. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Jimmy First won, as I say, on point, 76-73. Cori Gibbs, gum shield came out probably about 5 times. Absolutely ridiculous. But this is how it goes. Yeah, and I'll catch up with you all soon. So thanks for joining us. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button at JG's Fight Talk. And I'll see you for the main event later on. Thank you very much. And stay safe, people. God bless.